Today is a special day for me because it marks the start of my journey with Toastmasters. Woo! So joining Toastmasters has been in my bucket list for the longest time. I've always been wanting to do this, but I keep procrastinating because it's the easiest choice to make. Until it came to a point I asked myself, do I want to remain the same in my speaking this year, or do I want to see a personal breakthrough? I like what Dale Carnegie said about fear. He said, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds courage and confidence. And so I thought to myself, there's just no way I could gather enough confidence just by thinking about this. I might as well bite the bullet and just do it. In order to motivate myself, I like to draw back on past experience where I overcame fear and doubt, and I think about the benefits I gained after that. So there were 3 significant events for me. The first one was singing before an audience. So many years ago, in fact that was a long time ago, I used to frequent this Chinese live music cafe, which was also a music school. And every evening, the students would get to perform on stage. And then the stage would be opened up to the floor. Those who were brave enough can go up the stage and sing a song accompanied by a live band, which consists of a drummer, a guitarist, and a keyboardist. Being a karaoke lover, I plucked up my courage and went up to the stage and sang a song. It went pretty well, and eventually it led me to an opportunity to perform in one of their sessions. And I even went on to join their monthly singing competition. I didn't win. In fact, I was so nervous that I forgot the lyrics halfway through. I'm glad I did it. At least now I'm at ease with singing karaoke in an open hall instead of in the rooms. Now the second experience was performing a piano piece in the Esplanade Theatre. Wow. So that was about 6 years ago. I was learning piano with a music school, and every year, this school will organize a year-end piano recital for their students to perform in. So I was encouraged by my teacher to go for it, and I did. And it turned out to be one of the most nerve-wracking experiences in my life. All the months of intense training and preparation just for that 5 minutes of performance were adding a lot of stress for me to perform well. Not to mention the silence before I start playing. It was just really horrible and scary. And well, eventually I managed to play well, but it was not perfect. There were a lot of off keys and tempo issues that happened. But still, I'm glad I did it. At least I got a chance to play on a Steinway concert grand piano that cost a minimum of 100,000 Singapore dollars and above. The third experience has nothing to do with performing this time. It's about traveling. I never imagined myself to be able to travel alone until I had to do so because of work. And so my first few solo work trips were to neighboring countries, and I remembered I was nervous during my first trip, and I was worried about getting lost and about my own safety. But it got better each time when I traveled, and eventually I even extended my trip over the weekends just to explore the place and do some sightseeing on my own. And I grew to like solo traveling so much that I went to even more countries and further places like Japan, Spain, US, and even South Africa. So if any of you have not done any solo traveling before, I highly recommend you to do it. I'm glad I did it. At least I know how liberating it can feel to travel alone and how free I can be when I'm all alone. Yeah. So with Toastmasters, I am experiencing the same emotions all over again. And it's not just about the courage needed to take action. It is also about preparation. Like how I need time to prepare for my song for the competition, and how I need time to train for my piano piece in the recital. Likewise, I also need time to prepare, to research for my trips when I do solo traveling. And for Toastmasters, I also need time to prepare for today's speech and to do multiple rehearsing just to stand here today to speak for my project 1. But I know it will all be worth it. At least now I can look back and I say, I'm glad I did it. At least now I managed to strike on one more item off my bucket list. Thank you very much.